They're my excuse to be.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge. From Countdown to Green Action, presented by Lunatic Designs, the best in, well, everything you could ask for when it comes to design. It is Kigo's Lunatic. You know, we all like him. We enjoy him. Good to see you all out there. Brent, how are you doing? Thank you for following for 788 days. You're amazing. Thank you, sir. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking early. It is part of what we do. Is your follow age out there? I saw it. Thank you very much. Let's go from Tyler Dudley, giving us some absolute awesomeness out there. Mr. Van Nest back in there. Top 3 night for Mr. Van Nest. Got to have a chance to interview him earlier. Legend in the making. He is absolutely legendary. RB, giving us a like. Brent, thank you for the like as well. Thank you for everybody watching out there. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're live on all 3 platforms. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. And continue to dress and impress as drivers get out here and qualify for Watkins Glen International Raceway. There's the babe.
We have a 23-19.
Doing good. You're amazing. Thank you, babe, for being out there. I'm glad you're doing well. Here is your race information for today's race. We're going to run 45 laps. Stage completion is going to be on lap 10. Actually, let's refresh SDK so that way it's showing up like it's supposed to for you. There it is. Chopping it up. Xfinity series here for all the dang old drivers. We appreciate you being out there. Def Farms LLC, Admin Box, Premier Racing Setups, all about that base. Stage lap completion, lap 10. Track temperature at qualifying 119 degrees in your B car. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. It's going to be too fast for y'all. 100% fuel. I think they do have a fast repair because the Cup Series had a fast repair. So I'm going to put 1 and I'll double check here in just a moment when we get down to it. Yeah, it's Watkins Glen, folks. 45 laps. Not too terribly long of a race, but it is going to be a good race. And short sprint to put everybody out there having some fun. That's the way I look at it. Thank you all for being out there. All the cool things happen when you are a part of the stream. So thank you very much for being out there and showing us the support and doing what you got to do. Drivers, again, out there qualifying and having some fun. Let's double check the race info here for you. Yeah, 1 fast repair. Again, the tire changes are there. Everything's good. Butchie! Hey, Butchie!
Much love, Jason.
Thank you, dear. 13 months for the Budgie Bird, giving us some love and some support, and she is always out there. She helps us in more ways than you know, and she supports us as well with her sub every single month. Thank you very much, dear. You are amazing. The Budgiest, the Budgie Bird. That's why she has her own emote. That's why she has her own sound. That's why she has her own copter. She's the one that deserves it. And she gets to decide when we have helicopter awards, which is takes the stress out of my hands. Just out there, just a friendly reminder, keep the chat respectful and keep the drama out of the chat. We have mods and we're not afraid to use them, and they bite. Thank you. That's my little one. You're going to go to UNB hockey game Friday, you're going to go to the UNB hockey game tomorrow in Fredericton and New Brunswick, Canada. That's awesome, brother. None of our Canadians are racing tonight. Where's Roberge at? Where's Roberge at? He qualifies for this series. You know, all the things in the world that matter, and you know, we love the dude. Where's Roberge at? There's Jerry Culver ready to rock and roll. Here's we're going to look at your driver cams here tonight. Chop Shop Racing giving us all our driver cams each and every week for whatever every series that we see out there. So we love them. Jess getting some love from Budgie across the big pond. Butler giving us a big like. Thank you, sir. There is old Mr. Dudley. He is ready to rock and roll out there. He's not the old man anymore, says Mr. Van Nest. There's Clint Hackett. Clint Hackett ready to rock and roll. Getting you get a little bit of support there as Andrew Davis rocks out. There's RD Turner, the Turner man. Old RB ready to go. Like to see him put in the energy and, you know, be faster. I don't know who that is. Who is that? Little Yellowstone. I see the Chevy front bumper. Who is that? Is that Church? I don't know who that is, but I like seeing the race car front bumper. That's pretty awesome. There's Winker. Winker Nation out there. I know you're out there somewhere, Winker Nation. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it on YouTube. I'm waiting for it. Those are our 5 driver cams tonight. We thank you all for running your driver cams. You're all legends in the making. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't done so, again, hit that like button. It does help everything that we do. And get it out of the way early, right? Get it out of the way early. We want to see it. Man, oh man. Hey, Budgie, do you like the new announcement channel? How the subs work on Twitch? Do you like that now? It's vibrant, it's bright, it's everything, right? Let me know. You tell me if you like it. We'll enjoy it, right? We'll enjoy it. Let's go RB for Mr. Van Nest. He is ready to go. That's the 44 out there at Sonny Posh trying to put out a qualifying lap. See if Kevin Winker can do any better. Oh, baby. All right. Let's talk about Chopp'N It Up podcast. You can check them out there on your favorite platform. Actually, that's what I need to do. Give me two shakes, folks. I'm going to, while these guys are qualifying, well, I say these guys, these drivers are qualifying. I want to make sure that I fix 2 things. Number 1, that's old Kevin Winker. I have to start from the back. We'll see if he's able to turn up the heat here. Got to fix 2 things. Number 1, new logo for PRS setups. So we're gonna fix that right now. Well, there's Chris. Where are you at? How come you're not running this racetrack? You're pretty good here. At least I think so. I got a striker wanted me to put this logo in there, so we're gonna put that logo in there. And then we're gonna put this here. Oh, boy. Want to be able to see Dove's logo a little bit better. Because Dove Farms LLC deserves it. You know what I mean? So we'll make that change. We'll do it. What's up, Davis? He says, the Glen, let's go. Let's go. Oh, big old, let's go. Kevin Winker resets. He's going to have an opportunity here to try to put down a lap. He's going to have less than a minute to do so and see if he can make it happen. Come on, Kevin. Your hometown track from Dove. Perfect, brother. I hope you do well today. Get yourself a top 5 qualifying spot right now. Davis on the pole so far. 1:15.25. K-Spear 1:52.9. Saw a couple of drivers out there running some practice laps. John Hammond, Nathan Bigart out there. They're going to be your RCs tonight. John's going to be behind the scenes making sure everybody minds their P's and Q's. Mr. Van Nest raced earlier, and Clint Hackett is super excited to run this track. Be on the lookout for him to be up front. He's sandbagging qual. Hey, Randy, I hope you're right. I hope he doesn't get involved in anything. Lap 1 can be a big issue. Big roll tide coming. I know it's happening. There it is. Roll tide from Mr. Robert Dudley. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. My Alabama friend. Yeah, good to see you out there, chat. Make sure you guys keep the chat nice and fun, nice and friendly as we get ready to go. Richard Murtaugh Driving Academy. You can find it at prssetups.com. And get yourself set up with that today. To get a free setup or not free setup. You get a setup and a coaching lesson with Richard Murtaugh out there, part of the PRS setup crew. Starting grid, your Dove Farms LLC pole sitter is going to be Andrew Davis, Jonathan K-Spear, your outside pole sitter. RB Turner is going to have Mark Retchen in that second row to his outside. Brad Dove, Robert Dudley going to make it row number 3. Jerry Culver, Clint Hackett, row number 4. Sonny Poss, Nathan Bigart is not going to be out there. Bigart and John Hammond will not be racing. Kevin Winker, Tyler Levin, Devin Acuna, Michael Boisvert, and then Ryan Went all in this race. I believe Ryan making it happen. All the cool big roll tide from Tyler Dudley out there as well. See, there's the roll tide. Alabama. That's the first state in the song. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. Yep, you know it. That's how it was taught to us whenever we were kids. Drivers ready to go, man. I'm thrilled. I like this racetrack. Love seeing it happen. Love seeing everybody get out there, run a little left and right when it comes to road course racing. Watkins Glen International is just absolutely a blast. A blast. Budgie, what's up? But the shout out doesn't go to chat now with the new way for the other platforms to see. I will see what I'll see what I can do about that, Budgie. I'll see. I'll do something about it. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. The great thing about StreamerBot is that I can make sure that YouTube and Twitch can see everything that each other, right? So I can do that. Facebook, their integration into StreamerBot doesn't exist. So there's not much I can do about that one. But hey, I love Facebook. Facebook's my Facebook gaming platform. We love them all. Love them all. So we're excited to see what's going to happen. Top 5 from last week. We'll drop the tail of the field. Ryan actually not starting the race. He might be. I don't know if he's starting from pit road. Something might be happening. We'll see how it works. Andrew Davis, we'll lead him around here, though, as we get ready to do that thing. Go, RB. Let's go from Nate. Saw you guys getting out there showing him some laps. What you doing getting out there? No, it's all good. We love to see it. Oh, Nate wants to drive this car. I know you do. Brent's from New Brunswick. Yep. He's a proud Canadian, and we like him in our stream. So make sure you love him. Show him some support. Everybody go like each other's comments. Do your thing. Do your thing. No matter how you look at racing, racing is everything. Racing is life. Godspeed to the drivers when it comes to turn 1. Watkins Glen International, nicknamed the Glen, comprised of, well, technically there's 11 turns on the entire racetrack. But the NASCAR side of things, they only run 7 of them. And it's going to be awesome. So we have the 90, which is turn 1. The S is up through 2 and 3. Turn 4 is going to be on to the back straight. Inner loop is the bus stop on the back. Turn 5 is going to be the outer loop. And then they have the long straight, which is a technical turn, but it's not a turn. Long straight that gets into what we call regular turn 10, which is going to be this turn that you're going to see coming up here, but that is NASCAR turn 6. And then NASCAR turn 7 is going to be the right-hander to put it back on the front straightaway. Everything that is racing is going to happen here for the Chopp'N It Up Xfinity Series. Make sure you go to ChopShop_TV on YouTube. Show them some love, show them support. Make sure you watch and like. You can also find them on Spotify. The Farms, the leader in innovation when it comes to, well, long hauling. So give them some love. There it is. A little bit easier to see. We're going to have to figure out what we can do there. Green flag for Davis. Mark Retched gets the early restart here. Turn 1 about to be busy. Watkins Glen, hold on to your butts. They're moving. Let's go for the Luigi Bird. Dudley, a little free out there. Jerry Culver slides to 4th. Up 3 early. Bring on the nose cam. Damn the torpedoes. You too, Brent. Appreciate you. Into the bus stop. Into the outer loop. They go. Carousel rolling. 13 rolling up and out. There's your leader, Andrew Davis and Mark Retched trying to pull a little bit of fun. Dove Farm giving you a little action as well. Hold on to your butt. We're going to do something with Dove's logo. I want to be able to see it. I want you guys to be able to see it. I wonder if I can put a stroke on it. They're going, they're green. Let's throw this bad boy on exciting. And we'll throw it on the NASCAR driver cams for you. As you do that, I will do a little bit more to make the stream a little bit more enjoyable. Because that's what I do. I like to do it. Kevin Waker right behind Tyler Lemon. 44 up and rolling the 0-2. RB Turner dragging the corner. There's Tyler Lemon. Looks to get around the 44. Sonny Poss here. Get a fast repair. Can be in the books for any one of the drivers. They roll. They do. The deed. What a see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let it see. That's a board. I don't like that. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be, let it be. Fastest lap of the race, Andrew Davis, 1:15.40. I don't count that guy out. He's really good at what he does. Let us see if we can try to make this a little bit more easy on the eyes. All right. Clint Hackett up a spot. Bosworth's going to be up a spot, up 7 spots. He's in A. Tyler Lemon getting around Bosworth there. Clint Hackett trying to work. Lemon will see Kevin Winker rolling. Door to door. Bosworth, Lemon rolling into the outer loop. 32, little free, but he's good. Gonna hold on. Tyler Lemon running the AMR Paintworks race car. It's a familiar name around this area. All of them doing a great job so far. Davis, 2.7 second difference here. Dudley gets around K-Spear there. That's a little easier to see for everybody. There you go. A little easier for all of us to see. Andrew Davis, your race leader. Mark Rashford's going to be in second. Brad Dove in third. RB Turner just ran his fastest lap of the race, 1:16.62 this last time by. Again, 4:45 being completed. Devin Akuda closing out. Again, you got to watch the off track. Sonny Poss into pit road. He had an issue coming around. I believe he's coming around the bus stop here. That car will send you around. Ooh, that'll tear up your left front, that's for sure. Again, cautions localized to everybody. Andrew Davis, still your race leader, 1:15.66. Tyler Lemon up 6 into that 7 spot. We'll see Jerry Culver rolling. Culver just ran his fastest lap of the race, a 1:19.39. Brad Dove just ran a 1:17.37, third in the race so far. Dudley 4.6 back as they roll. Dudley having an issue. Big off track. He's good. And Jonathan K-Spear 1.6 back. As the guy with some of the weirdest paint schemes that we see. Run it. Well, thank you for the chop out there. Good luck to everybody. You asked if you could start a lap down, didn't I? I believe it. I believe it. Because there's a stage. Well, that'll come on lap 10. All right. Andrew Davis to Mark Retchen, 3 seconds to deficit. Brad Dove, 3 seconds back from there. With all the drivers doing the thing. Hold on to your butt. All the stream rolls the difference. Yeah. There's a lot to manage on this racetrack. This car, it's free. But boy, can it be fun. Dove this time by 1:16.83, his fastest lap of the race. K-Spear 1:16.83 as well. Dudley just ran a 1:18.5. He had to give up a little bit of time based on that off track to the 8 to the inside of the 49. Tyler Lemon trying to close in, just ran a 1:16.25. Dudley saving a little bit of tire. Bosworth up 8. Kevin Winker will be in tow. All of the action. All the support. 6 of 45. Andrew Davis, 4.5 second lead. Clean air is going to be the most important factor here, and being able to save a little bit of tire. It's a long enough race. They'll probably have to come to pit road. These cars, when it comes to the final 35 laps, you're going to see them try to push. Tyler Lemon, and to turn 7, trying to look to the inside. 49 pushes up and out. 23 trying to work the inside, or to work the outside on the turn here. Dudley closes in. Tyler Lemon looking to push the inside, trying to get there for turn 1. Dudley onto the front straight. He's going to break. You saw Dudley give the spot up here into the corner. Breaks to be able to turn into the corner. Doesn't want to be side by side, which is a good give and take this early on. Sonny Poss will be your lucky dog next time by. He is a lap down. So when the stage happens, that's what you'll see. Davis cruising right now. Mark Wretched, 4 3/4. Brad Dove, 7.8. And Jonathan K-Spear, 16 seconds to disadvantage, trying to do a little bit more here. But Davis getting into some of the harder braking zones, going to be down on speed here. And K-Spear trying to close in. Your race leader, fastest driver on the racetrack right now. Again, 1:16.26 as this strength of field goes to work. Kevin Winker just ran a 1:17.55. Behind Sonny here. Sonny just needs to find the race line. Bosworth, again, was up 8 just a moment ago. See these drivers push themselves into the corner. Davis, again, up through the S's. Solid day. 1:16.68 for Brad Dove. He closes in that distance. 1:16.59 for K-Spear. The tires have leveled in. And Tyler Lemon is going to be up 8 spots. But had to start at the tail end of the field. I don't think he even qualified. So, the hard charger of the night, I think you have to qualify. I do believe. It's all things that happen. All the things. About that dang old bit rate. I'm trying to figure out why the bit rate. Winker Nation from Shot. I see. I knew you guys were out there. I was talking about it earlier. I said, "Where's the Winker Nation at?" There you are, and there you are. Sonny Poss having an issue. Oh man, destroyed a race car. And we'll jump to pit road. Fast repair used early. Trying to make it happen. Here's what happened right here. Jerry Culver a part of that. Same corner. Oh, man. RB able to get around and Jerry not able to get there. So Jerry Culver will come to pit road. Got to look at that left front. See the stagger on the left front wheel right there. That's normal, but not near. It's a little bit more extreme right now. So a little bit of left front damage. Andrew Davis will come around. He'll take the white flag a lap as everybody holds on. Oh, the track map in the way of everything. Culver in and out of pit lane. Maybe take a little extra fuel this time. Completion of lap 10 for your race leader. will be this time by. Trying to move the track map down for you there, folks. Bear with me. I believe it has to go further down than that. And further down from there. That might be good. We'll see. 33, closing in on Jerry Culver. Came into pit road. Got the fast repair. Just needs to keep it cool, calm, and collected. Andrew Davis. Well, Sonny's going to be out of the race. That's a shame. Same corner. Gave him some fits. But, hey, that's what you got to learn about, man. That's what this series is about. Mark Rutchin, 4.8 back. Brad Dove. A little bit more happening there, but he's in third. But Andrew Davis coming around the final two corners. He's going to see that caution light, which will give him the stage. Watkins Glen, the stage winner, Andrew Davis. You have to run to Menards quickly for a winker. I love it, Shauna. There it is. Muscarella Motorsports caution thrown. Stage winner. It's going to be Andrew Davis. Save big money at Menards. You know, Menards, you could come on board with us over here. I love Menards. They have everything. And I mean everything. Yeah, Jerry hit him. I did. I saw that, Nate, after the fact. Yep. Excuse me. RB skedaddled around him, so RB looks fine. So Jerry Culver will come around. He's going to have to play catch up to the field. This is a big thing about things being spread out like this because Jerry Culver still has to run this lap. So he's going to need to be up to speed. And they're going to play catch up to the pace car here. Jerry Culver, it's the 33. As they threw the caution, it's going to be able to get around and catch up to the field. Hopefully he'll be able to find the pace car. Where's the dang old pace car at? Someone smacked the wall at stage end. Wasn't Dudley, was it? Did I miss it? Did I miss something? Who did I miss smack the wall? Wasn't Jerry. Wasn't Clint. I'm looking to see who has damage. RB was fine. Osbert is there. Kevin Winker's there. Dudley. He's fine. Tyler. He's good. Casebeard's fine. Brad Dove. He looks... Oh, Brad Dove. Do I have the navigation on? I do. Brad Dove's got some massive left side damage. Oh, he did. That was Dove. Dove coming around the corner there. Just cruising. Oh, he downshifted. Oh, he did. Ouch. All right. They meet up with the pace car. There they are, coming around the last corner. Yeah. No, I got it. I got it. You're good, Budgie. Much love, dear. I have a question for those who are on Twitch. Twitch's encoder rate says no more than, if you look it up, says no more than 8,000 bits per second, right? But it gives me an overwarning whenever I'm above 6,000 kbps, kilobytes per second, or 6 megabytes per second. And I stream at, well, right now I stream at 5,500. But my internet's pushing out 6K, and I'm good with it, right? Good for it. My thing is why show me a red warning when there's no sense in it? Muscarella Motorsports getting some love out there. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. You're a legend. Everybody coming to pit road. Culver still needs to come around. Sonny would have been your lucky dog, but his car too damaged to do the thing. Culver's already been to pit road. So his chance, he's already taken fuel. Does he take over the lead? That's the question. So Andrew Davis into his pit box here. Nah, Culver's coming to pit road. Yeah, even if it's a splash and go. I think everybody's going to take tires. Left side tires going up for Davis. Mark Retchen trying to win that race off pit road, but Davis in the number one pit box is going to be able to do so. Jonathan Casepier leaving pit road in third. Tyler Lemon, Brad Dove still with that left side damage. What if it was only a couple of seconds of damage to get repaired? Maybe it's a little bit longer than that. You don't want to give up that position, but he's going to be in that 5 spot. So where he started, Tyler Lemon will try to push it here. His fastest lap, 1:16.25. Andrew Davis can just cruise. He's been good. And they'll go at least one more round. They're going to go one more round. I'm going to take a hydrate break, and we'll be right back with you. We'll check in with our drivers, and we'll check in with everybody when we come back. We are back green. Baji, give me a VOD. Davis to the inside. Mark Retchen, full send. Jonathan Casepier, Tyler Lemon, side by side. We'll see how the drivers push it with new tires. Let's go for the Wedgie Bird. Looking good for Turner, Mr. Van Nest. All the things. Dub needs to give me a VOD as well. New tires for the drivers. They come around the bus stop. Man, oh man. Here they go. Little static cams for you as they roll. Beautiful racetrack here at Watkins Glen. Turn 1. Massive turn here for Dudley. Bosworth's going to be up 10. Tyler Lemon in third. He's going to be up 10 as well. Mark Retchen trying to roll. Davis's last lap, 1:16.62. And we'll see how the drivers track in. Kevin Winker up 4. RB Turner's going to be off 4 from the start of the race, but he's got an opportunity here. We'll see if he slides the corner and see what he can do here as he tracks down the drivers ahead of him. Wanted to talk about points, and we'll do so as the drivers work. Right side of your screen, Kevin Winker, 4 wins on this season. Dudley has a win. Tyler Lemon has a win. That's your top 3 in points, all separated by 114 points coming into today's race. RD Turner sits 4th in the point standing, still looking for his first win. Does have a stage win. Ed Perry, 2 wins on the season. Jerry Culver a win. Ryan Winton with a win. Tony Sanders with a win. And Tony Sanders just outside the top 16, but things like that can change at any given moment. So bear that in mind when it comes to who's going to be able to make the playoffs, who's going to do what they do. If you guys want to tune in tomorrow morning about 1 p.m. Eastern, I do believe is when it's going to happen. You're going to be able to check out what we're going to be doing, and that is we're going to be running Phoenix in the trucks tomorrow for the Signature Esports Sunday races. That's going to be a blast. If you want to be a part of that, all you got to do is just join our Discord, get involved with it, take care of things, take care of life. Tyler Lemon just ran his fastest lap of the race, 1:15.44, and trying to do more out of this one as Andrew Davis goes to work. A little bit cleaner air up in the front top 3 as Davis pushes up and out of the corner, 21.22 on the iRating. Jonathan Casebeer, 24.67, has bettered himself over the course of the last couple of weeks. Bosworth going to be up 10. Everybody holding on. Sorry. Points are doing weird things. It was supposed to go away, and SDK went away, and it was the wrong button. Apologies. Andrew Davis's last lap, comfortable right now. Just needs to keep the clean air, 2.3. You want to be cool like Van Ness when you get older? Absolutely. He's a legend. Brian Raker giving us a like. Thank you, sir. Bosworth again up 10. 1:17.35. Last lap for Andrew Davis. 1:15.85. Mark Rutschett up to Tyler Lemon there. Jonathan Casebeer not far off. Bosworth again coming up the corner. RB Turner still holding on to where he is at. 1:16.62 his last time by as we go to work. Drivers, thank you very much again for the driver cams. There's Mr. Dudley. He is just doing what he can do here. Some drivers like Watkins Glen. Some drivers don't like Watkins Glen. I like Watkins Glen. Budgie says you're already cool. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. There's Clint Hackett. He is sitting in 10th. He is looking to move forward. That's what he needs to do. Jerry Culver not far off as well. All of the things. There's RB. Slideways out on the corner. He's good. He's right behind Bosworth. He's putting a little gap on Kevin Winker at the current pace. Kevin Winker's last lap, 1:17.40. Oh, Dudley into the wall. Almost into Dove. Robert Dudley Brad Dove goes around. Oh, Jerry Culver having a duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. So is Devin Acuna. Ouch. Dudley hits the wall. And then collects the 25. Oh, 25, a little bit of nose damage there. Go back to the main screen here. Wow. One more time for Brad Dove. And bam. And
Skadoosh.
Brad Dove will get up rolling here. Dudley looks to be fine. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. A little bit of nose damage for the driver. Andrew Davis, 1:16.45. Last time by, Mark Retched, 1:15.96. This time by, we'll see the drivers a little bit closer. We'll see who's doing what. Tyler Lemon, a little bit faster that time. K-Spear, off two from the start of the race. Trying to put himself in a positive momentum right now. Bosworth, 32. Oh, sideways. RB will take the inside lane. And Bosworth locks up the brakes getting into turn one. Thank you for the clip. Hang it. Dang it, Tom. Yep.
Oh yeah, you want to know the forecast? I'll give you the forecast. 100% chance of thunder. Kachika, say it with me. Kachika.
Man, oh man. Dove's been keeping it clean for the last, forever. And that nose damage put him back here a little bit. We'll see if he holds on to it. No cautions. Again, localized cautions. The only caution you're going to see is the caution that brings out the stage. And Davis was trying to maximize what he's got going on. Full send momentum. How's chat doing out there tonight? I hope you're all having a wonderful night. Admin box giving you 25 laps to go. Top four within a blanket. Tyler Lemon pushing hard here. A little free out of the corner. You saw the wiggle out of the car. Up through the S as they go. Mark Retched solid where he is at. K-Spear is going to be in fourth. RB Turner will now start climbing the S's. Has about 11.5 second gap between he and Andrew Davis. Kevin Winker, solid, comfortable. 1:17.99 his last lap. Andrew Davis lost a little bit of ground, but it's going to start pulling ahead here. Mark Retched now 9/10 of a second difference, 8/10 of a second as it would be. Tyler Lemon heavy into the outer loop here, which is, little all the way out. K-Spear all the way out as well. That's kind of where you want to be on corner exit. But K-Spear, as he rolls in, push into second gear. Everybody's easy on the throttle here. Corner out. Doing what he can. Davis, 3/4 of a second lead. Mark Retched keeping it close. 1:16.45 last time for Andrew Davis. Makes me wonder if drivers are saving fuel here. It's Davis's lap. His laps were, for the first 10 laps, were averaging about 1:15.7, 1:15.8. Now 1:16.45. Tires are everything. All right, Brad Dove, tail of the field. Devin Acuna just ahead of him. Devin Acuna pushing up and out of the corner all the way in turn one. Very high on the racetrack. Jerry Culver, the driver, just behind Robert Dudley. Dudley off three from the start of the race. Clint Hackett back to eighth where he started. Chance to move forward. Bosworth, number 32, ran a 1:20.06 last time by. And we'll see how they fare out. Kevin Winker up 6. 1:18.74 the last time by. Again, things to consider when it comes to drivers. Are they saving fuel? Because we saw in the Cup Series, there was a driver who did save fuel. And do they have enough? This time by 1:16.73. who can save the most fuel. Mark Retchen, a second now, closes in through the S's. Yeah, upshifts early. Here, the little bit of grass that was on the left-hand side. Try not to chase the car around. Dove coming to pit road. Who is that? The 01? Maybe. Maybe. I knew you were in chat. We got to toot. I don't want to toot your horn too bad. No. Yeah, Nate did save enough fuel to make this absolutely a blast to call. So we're seeing some slower lap times. 1:16.92 for Davis last time by. Mark Retchen 1:17 flat. And Tyler Lemon, same concept. Jonathan Casepier 1:16.77. So the gap here, and the idea is to keep it close. RB Turner's last lap 1:17.35. And so it's about maximizing here. And do we see the whole field do it? Brad Dove leaving pit lane, came in on 22. He's going to be a lap down to the field, or almost, yeah, he's going to be almost a lap down to the field, but he has enough fuel. He should be able to make it. This is the thing. Brad Dove, if he can get out there and run, he's got tires, he's got the fast repair in. If he can keep himself clean, he should be able to pull away from Andrew Davis, who's just behind him. And Brad Dove might have an opportunity here. Up and out of the corner. Can he push? And will he push? A good chance that he's going to do so. Bosford having an issue. Here's what happened. This was that chicane back here. Oh, downshifts one too many times. Get sideways in the middle of the race line there. Clint Hackett will now be a 0.6 of a second difference between he and Jerry Culver. Between he and Bosford. Jerry Culver just right there on his rear bumper. Brad Dove going to be able to pull away. Andrew Davis, 1.3 second gap, 1:16.67. Mark Retchen. We'll see Tyler Lemon search to the inside. Retchen enter the corner. Lemon wheel hops here. And we'll see if Retchen defends the pass here. If Tyler pushes hard, that burns up more fuel. Dudley into pit road. Andrew Davis, Mark Retchen, Tyler Lemon. Burning more fuel, pushing somebody harder, burning more fuel can be detrimental to your race line. It can be also detrimental to what you're doing. Just because it says that you might be good doesn't mean you are. Mark Retchen up into the race line, 1:17.37 for Andrew Davis last time by. Mark Retchen, 1:17.37. Tyler Lemon, 1:16.92. Tyler Lemon hard on the brakes up through the S's. And you got to remember, you're trying to fuel save here. You got to make that pass quick because you're going to have to be back out of the gas as quickly as you can. Andrew Davis, 0.8 of a second difference here. Tyler Lemon trying to shortcut the course there, put the tires on the other side of the grass. Mark Retchen a second now the gap. Tyler Lemon there as well. Davis saved a little bit of extra fuel on that lap. Mark Retchen all the way out. Tyler Lemon trying to close in. Lemon all the way out, trying to take the inside lane. You see him setting up for that corner. He's going to be heavy into the braking zone. And he's going to push all the way out. That's going to put the 24 back on the inside for the final turn on the front straightaway. And the 8 of Casebeer out there as well. Mark Retchen will let him go. Tyler Lemon might try to push for the lead here. It might be a mistake for fuel. 19 laps to go. Andrew Davis, 117 and a quarter. Mark Retchen in fourth. R.B. Turner is going to be in fifth. His last lap, 117.20. Mark Retchen was very kind to Tyler Lemon when Lemon cut the course on the inside of turn 6. Or NASCAR turn 10. Brad Dove, 116.48. He's just going to run his laps. Andrew Davis pushing up and out. 2 seconds the gap. Tyler Lemon, 117.81 his last lap. K-Spear close in. K-Spear running clean line. So is Mark Retchen. Andrew Davis has been pretty well flawless so far. But Tyler Lemon, he's been kind of back and forth, freeing up the car. He's not been stable with the car, but he is trying to do something with it. He is shortening up his line. And again, trying to close in that distance. Andrew Davis, 117.37 last time by. Tyler Lemon, 117.02. K-Spear, 116.86. Drivers saving about a second per lap. Brad Dove has pulled away from the relative behind him. He's gained about 2.5 seconds since he came off pit road. You can see the gap basically separating for these drivers. Robert Dudley is a lap down, but he's got a brand new car. 117.19 will be fine for fuel as Andrew Davis goes to work. Davis can manage his gap here. Fuel shouldn't be too bad of a concern, but it'll matter when it comes to the end of this race. We're 18 laps to go. A third of the way left. There's only 17 to go this time by. Davis winning the second. Tyler Lemon trying to close in. Kevin Winker in sixth. He's trying to close in on R.B. Turner. Clint Hackett there. The one thing that you don't want to try to do is you don't want to try to save too much. You lose a ton of ground, but then again, you never know. 117.13 last time for Andrew Davis. 116.6, 7/10 of a second difference on Tyler Lemon. He must have confidence that he's going to be able to make it on fuel, because he's trying to close in that gap. Brad Dove, 116.71. Andrew Davis staring in the mirror. And you really don't want to rearview mirror drive. Jerry Culver getting around Clint Hackett. Hackett goes back to 8th. Jerry Culver back in 7th where he started. Bosworth up 6th, still closing back in. Devin Acuna, 119.43 his last time by. Within 3/4 of a second for Tyler Lemon. Andrew Davis, again, dominant in that first stage. Had the car to beat. And probably would. A little free out of the corner. The slower you go on this racetrack, the harder it is to control the car. You almost need to be up to speed to be able to make this car do what it's supposed to do. And right now, the drivers are trying to save as much as they can. That's what I see. That's what the lap times show me. Seven-tenths of a second now to 6th, under 16 laps to go. Andrew Davis sees Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon has got to be confident in his car right now. Tyler Lemon turning sharply into the corner, shortcuts the course again, puts the tires right near the grass. And I'm saying, what I mean by that is I don't mean that he's cutting the course. It just means that he's utilizing the advantage of what this track gives you. He goes all the way out, runs the line. That's a preferred line. Tyler Lemon is going to be into the braking zone. Andrew Davis will turn into the corner. Lemon trying to avoid. 33, 23, battle for the lead. Tyler wants that. Andrew Davis has led every lap. Tyler wants that lead bad. Back into the braking zone again. Brad Dove having an issue. Going to stop on the racing surface. He is good to go. Davis coming up. He's going to be able to soak up a little bit of what the 25 has going on. Dove's going to be back up to speed. Here's what happened to Brad Dove. Mark Retchett had an off track as well. He just throttled up and left side's clutched in. Got into the wall. Right side damage now. Davis and Tyler Lemon. Bosworth having an issue. He had an off track as well. Should be fine. Davis coming around. We'll see Tyler Lemon in his rearview mirror. Jonathan Casebeer sits in third. Brad Tubb between he and the top two. Tyler Lemon will look to take the inside lane again. Davis has been running that second lane on the exit. We'll see if 23 can cross over here. 23 breaks the draft just a little bit there. I'm sorry, the 33 breaks the draft there just a little bit as the 23 soaks up into the corner. Andrew Davis, 117.95. 23 shoots the inside corner. Tyler Lemon all the way to the inside lane, door to door, up through the corner. So Tyler Lemon, very confident he's got enough fuel. He's going to try to lead here. $14 laps to go. Andrew Davis backing into the corner. Jonathan Casebeer in tow. Andrew Davis solid right now. Can keep it close. Into the braking zone. Jonathan Casebeer, same concept. Casebeer's been riding. He's had the best average lap. As Casebeer will get right there to the back bumper to the 33. Brad Dove just behind them all. So into turn one. A close battle. The 8 to the inside. Up through the S's. 8 sets up the pass as Casebeer will go around. So Casebeer, now same concept. Davis will see 2 seconds the gap. Tyler Lemon trying to pull away. Casebeer there as well. Casebeer up on the outside lane. Tyler trying to protect the inside lane. It's going to get sideways up and out of the corner. That is not how you enter the backstretch chicane. Casebeer will close in. And Jonathan Casebeer doing what he can. Drivers sometimes just trying to stay out of the back of each other. Casebeer all the way out. Tyler Lemon trying to protect. Out of the throttle, back into the braking zone. Casebeer closing in. Tyler Lemon not pulling away from the 8 car. Brad Dove almost into the back of Andrew Davis. Davis coming to pit road. Tyler Lemon. We'll see the 8 to the inside. 8 looks, tries to make a move. Casebeer on the back bumper is going to be up to speed. So Davis comes to pit road. That's a pit stop for him. RB Turner will take over 4th. Eight will push up out of turn 4. Onto the back straightaway. Jonathan Casebeer to Tyler Lemon. Enter the braking zone. Both drivers go. Wall smack for the 8. That's going to upset the car. That's a better entry and exit for Tyler Lemon. RB Turner in 4th. It's going to be just fine. Andrew Davis will leave pit road. Gets a splash of fuel. Kevin Winker just ahead. So if Andrew Davis came to pit road and he was your race leader, he wouldn't push it near as hard as what you would think. There'll be a shot here for any one of these drivers to think maybe there's an opportunity. So these two, the 8 into the 23. Now the 23 is backed off the throttle. The 8 all over the back bumper. Mark Retchen is close back in the distance. He started saving early. Let these drivers go. He's just kept it clean. He's right behind Brad Dove. K-Spear up through turn 2 and 3. Tyler Lemon trying to protect the line. K-Spear trying to get around the 23, who seems to be rearview mirror driving. As they definitely break in the zone. K-Spear breaks out early. I think he is going to try to just get a better drive out of the corner. Jonathan K-Spear keeping it honest right now, trying to keep the 23 honest. Their lap times have slowed by almost 3 seconds. Davis coming around 37 seconds and trying to close back in. He's got Kevin Winker just ahead. Kevin Winker through the backstretch chicane, trying to do what he can. Jerry Culver in 7th, Clint Hackett in 8th. So a fuel stop as K-Spear will take over the lead. Tyler Lemon comes to pit road to be able to make it on fuel. It's one of those things you have to think of. And I wondered if anybody was going to save or try to save. A lot of drivers doing just that, but Tyler Lemon will come to pit road. We'll see Kevin Winker onto the front straightaway. Tyler's going to take, looks like a full pit stop. This is Andrew Davis will try to do what he can. We're 10 laps to go. Tyler Lemon with a full pit stop here. Davis just ran the fastest lap of the race, a 1:15.39. He's going to be able to pull away from Tyler Lemon here. They haven't used near enough tire to be able to Davis doing exactly what he needs to do. Andrew Davis last time by, full pit stop. I do believe Tyler Lemon full pit stop. So Andrew Davis up to speed, ready to go. Kevin Winker just ahead. 5 seconds the gap as these two try to close back in. K-Spear, your race leader. Mark Retchen's going to be in 2nd. R.B. Turner sits in 3rd. And Retchen and R.B. solid day. Kevin Winker is going to be in 4th. Andrew Davis closing in. Tyler Lemon, 3 seconds the disadvantage right now. We'll see if he tries to push. As Jonathan K-Spear leads 1:17.84 his last time by. Mark Retchen still running 1:18.5s. Davis up to speed. Tyler Lemon up to speed. 2.9 the gap as Davis comes around. Alex, thank you for the like. Mark Retchen, 3 seconds the gap to Jonathan K-Spear. That is the difference. Davis 1:15.17. Davis faster. 2.5 seconds the gap. Tyler Lemon trying to push here. Can he push as Davis closes in on Kevin Winker? Tyler Lemon sends it into the corner here. Just slideways into the corner. So Tyler Lemon trying to be a wheelman. Kevin Winker just ahead as Davis tries to close in. Davis is closing in within 1.7 as they go. 1.9 from Tyler Lemon to Andrew Davis. They're running each other hard. Fuel strategy is fuel strategy, no matter how you look at it. And right now, Kevin Winker into turn 1. We'll see Andrew Davis having a 1:14.62 for Tyler Lemon. Didn't see those kinds of laps Boy, he sent it. He ran a fast lap, and I thought, man, oh man, he's going to lose a ton of time. He got into turn 1. Man, oh man, I thought that was heating up. 33 up through the S's. Will be on the inside lane for the backstretch chicane. Kevin Winker will brake early. Saw the nose settle in. And so Tyler Lemon, who does run the fastest lap of the race, he's coming down to 8 laps to go. Sees a 3-second gap, and he's going to have to try to close in again. Jonathan Casebeer, 3.5. Back to Mark Retchen. Andrew Davis, 26 seconds to second. And 29.5 to try to close in. R.B. Turner sees 18 seconds the gap between he and Casebeer. So Tyler Lemon back to it again. Kevin Winker sits in 5th. Pushing up out of the corner. Andrew Davis will try to pull away. Tyler Lemon's last lap, 1:14.62 before. This time 1:17.3. Davis a 1:16.73. Going to see the 49 just ahead of him. 33 up and out. Hopefully he took enough fuel to be able to make it. I would think that he did. Dudley up on the inside. Davis on the outside. Tyler Lemon. The 33 gets braked by the 49. Now Tyler Lemon has a shot. 33 clears. 49 gives up the spot. Tyler Lemon. Now the straightaway, the difference. R.B. Turner still holds on to 3rd. But Davis 10.5 back. Jonathan Casebeer up through the S's. He's 4 seconds to Mark Retchen. Andrew Davis and Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon on the inside of Dudley there. Going to try to push up. Dudley door to door with Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon to get into turn 1. Dudley crosses back over on the inside lane. So Tyler Lemon trying to close in. Davis 1:17.65. Tyler Lemon 1:16.82. 1.8 seconds the difference between those two. Clint Hackett up 1. Bosworth's going to be up 7. Tyler Lemon up 8. But Clint Hackett rolling the corner. 6 laps to go. Does Jonathan Casebeer have enough? He sees Bosworth and Dacuna just ahead. Devin Dacuna up 5 in 9th. Brad Dove is going to be a lap down in 10th. Sees the 13 of Jerry Culver just behind. Battle for position between Culver and Dove. R.B. Turner's just behind him in 3rd as these two go to work. Culver and Dove. Dove up and out. Culver into the inside wall. RB will go around. Brad Dove skedaddles away. Casebeer and Mark Retchen. 4.8. RB Turner. 20.5. Andrew Davis 8.3 back. Tyler Lemon 1:15.78. We'll see Jerry Culver there. As Andrew Davis keeps meeting the drivers in the wrong spot of the racetrack. Kevin Winker, positive 6 spots. There's Dudley just behind the 42. Robert Dudley in the 49 doing what he can. And that issue earlier is good to go. But Jonathan Casebeer, 4.5. The gap, Dacuna is going to be a lap down. Mark Retchen sits in 2nd. R.B. Turner in 3rd. Andrew Davis 6.5 back. Tyler Lemon tries to close in within a 2nd. It's sideways out of the corner. These drivers are level on their iRatings. 21-22 to Andrew Davis, 23-33 for Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon driving like a PO teenager who got turned down at the prom. But that's a good thing at this racetrack. Puts up some exciting racing. And right now, half second between he and Davis. Andrew Davis dominant in stage 1. Able to save. And probably might have saved too long. I'm not quite sure. Mark Retchin, he's going to be fine. Dakuna is going to be able to separate here. RB Turner, 5 seconds the gap for third. That's Brad Dove just ahead. Tyler Lemon sees the 33 on the inside. Sorry, 33 on the outside. Tyler Lemon on the inside. Double breaks into the zone. So the 33 will give up the line. Kevin Winker up 6. Thank you, Church. Appreciate you. 4.33 laps to go. Andrew Davis right behind the 23. 23 ran the fastest lap of the race and then made a big mistake. But then Davis could not escape him because Davis had to deal with traffic in front of him. Now the 23 trying to go to work. Jonathan Casebeer out front. RB Turner 3 seconds in the gap. RB trying to save fuel here. With 2 laps to go, Tyler Lemon, the driver behind him. Andrew Davis holding on. Don't look now, RB. Up through the S as they go. Dakuna, Bosford. They've got a battle going on here. Bosford up 7. Mark Retchin still 4 1/4 back. Trying to save the fuel. RB Turner 1.2 and some change between he and Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon pushing up and out of the racing surface, the 33 in tow. RB Turner's going to break into get into the braking zone here. This is a podium night. But can he hold on? Did he hold on to enough? Oh, RB free. Tyler trying to drive into the corner. 0-2 there to protect the lane. 23 looking to the outside. He's going to give him the lane. 0-2 gets into the braking zone. Again, top 5 night. Kevin Winker 12 back. Jonathan Casebeer 2 laps to go. Mark Retchin 3.8. Casebeer trying to save fuel. I heard it. Mark Retchin. 2 laps to go. That's a big ask to go to the rest of the race. 19 seconds. Tyler Lemon. Wheel hops the corner. Oh, gets into the grass. Davis into the grass as well. So both drivers not hitting the corner where they needed to. 23 goes to third. Casebeer will take the white flag. 3.7 the gap between he and Retchin. Talked about saving fuel. Tyler's going to quite possibly rebound to third. He'll come around and take the white flag. So will Andrew Davis. But Davis might be able to push here. We'll see. As Casebeer becomes the guy. As Clint Hackett's going to be just ahead of him. Hackett. Oh, Hackett goes around. Can he save the car? Casebeer to Retchin. Retchin has saved enough. Jonathan Casebeer, 3.5. Clint Hackett got into that braking zone. Bosworth's going to be able to catch up here. Clint Hackett had a great race there. Kevin Winker will stay around him, though. But Jonathan Casebeer to the final 2 corners. He's going to save enough. Mark Retchin does close in, but it'll be too little too late. Jonathan Casebeer saves enough fuel. He's going to win it here. Mark Retchin will come home second. Tyler Lemon to Andrew Davis in the final 2 turns. Davis up and out. Can Davis get to the inside to the bumper? Davis, one final corner. drives off, gets a little free. 23, he's going to come home P3. Davis had a great run, wins stage 1, maximizes points, and it's going to get some championship points there. So K-Spear rolling. RB Turner's going to be in 5th. Do believe he's going to come around and quite possibly, hold on. Yeah, 26 seconds the gap. He's going to come around. Kevin Winker will come home 6th. Clint Hackett will come up into this corner. I think they're still, they're ending the race. Jerry Culver will cross the line. He'll finish in 10th. Brad Dove will finish in 11th. Dudley will come around. He'll be a lap down as well. He'll finish in 12th. Poss will finish in 13th. It's so hard to run where you need to. Andrew Davis dominant the stage. Comes home 4th, but K-Spear saves enough fuel. He'll make it happen. Still waiting for drivers to complete their laps. Dudley coasting in. Will do so as we'll see it end. Race results for this one. Jonathan K-Spear gets the victory. Mark Retchen 2nd. Tyler Lemon 3rd. Andrew Davis 4th. RB Turner 5th. Kevin Winker will be 6th. Clint Hackett 7th. Bosworth's going to be 8th. Devin Acuna 9th. Jerry Culver 10th. Dove, Dudley, Poss will be your top 13. Big Art, Hammond, and Wint did not race. So they won't even get points. Is that, it happens. John Hammond, Nathan Big Art are admins, and their iRating is too high. Well, technically, John isn't. 2353. He's eligible. He could have raced. Gas saving race. I mean, yeah, but they couldn't duke it out. I wanted to. I don't know. When they're 45 laps like this is what we saw in the Cup Series the other day. I like fuel mileage races, like the rest of them. But I tell you what, yeah, I don't know. I liked watching Tyler and Andrew go at it. You know what I mean? That was more entertaining for Watkins Glen, but those things happen. Top 5 for RB. It is. It's a good little race. All right. Now we get to ask Jonathan. We're going to do so. We're going to ask Jonathan why he's running a Vagisil paint scheme.
Well, that would be because it's funny. I was scrolling, trading paint, screen sharing one day with somebody, and they pointed one out and said, run that one. And then I ran it long enough that I customized it and modified it a little bit more this week, but not this week, but I got it for a couple different leagues. I run Xfinity.
I guess it depends on your sense of humor. A win here, good fuel mileage race here. This one seemed like it was going to come down to it for the wins you start saving.
As soon as we left the pits at the end of the stage, I was clutch in for most of, it was 1 or 2 pace laps before we went green again. And then once I had the lead, I started to lift earlier and just coast to my braking zone. And then clutch in through the carousel. And I got the green light from my spotter. Good old Michael Matta, we love him. Got the green light with about 2 to go that I could just drive normal and make it.
It was, it was about as eventful as I could be. I don't know. This is different. I mean, we just watched the same race basically a couple of days ago, or yesterday, not yesterday, in the Truck Series on Tuesday. Do you kind of wish you could drive faster, or do you just, was this just the kind of race that you wanted to run?
Faster would probably be a little bit more fun, but I love a good strategy and saving type of race, whether it's tire, fuel, both. I love being able to outsmart and outsave other drivers. It just gives you another sense of accomplishment than just being quicker.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Kind of on the fence. I like both styles of racing, so I'm on the fence. But it was a good race. It was good, and in the sense that this could have been all out chaos too. But hey, it wasn't. It was a good race. I'd like to see the 18 to 24 drivers that we normally see. So don't be afraid of turning left and right, folks. If you're out there on the Saturday night series, we'd love to see it. But yeah, hey, Watkins Glen's in the books. You got to win. Congratulations. Give shout outs.
Oh, I got a shout out. Obviously, my spotter, Michael Matta. He helped me through almost the whole thing and just making sure I stayed updated on my times compared to the guys in front and helping me just save tire and fuel overall. I don't think I got anybody watching tonight, but I got to give a shout out to Chopp'N itself for putting this night on for drivers, like me and like everyone else that is a little bit lower in iRating and not as competitive as some of the other people that can come out with like 5, 6, 7K iRating. And then just, the race control and the admins that come out each week. But big love to those guys.
Jonathan, congratulations, man. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
That's Jonathan K-Spear coming home. P number 1 tonight. We'll talk to Tyler Lemon, who came in, got fuel. Did you guys start saving fuel? Congratulations on a P3 finish tonight. Able to rebound yourself and put yourself in contention here. Did you try saving and then you're like, we just need to run?
Yeah, I tried for about maybe a lap, and I don't know how to save on a road course, honestly. I tried short shifting and just kept throwing my rhythm off, so I just gave up and decided to come on in.
It was what I was seeing with Davis, and it's one of the things I described earlier on is that when you're saving, it makes the car hard. These cars, to me, seem like they're just really hard to drive when you're trying to either clutch or you're trying to find a way to save fuel. These cars need to be able to get into the corner and exit the corner.
Yeah, that's what I kept finding out. I kind of had my braking zones, pretty much figured out, run it all out, and it just didn't. Every time, I try to save a little bit, it just would overshoot it or brake too soon, and I was hoping Casey was going to run out, but he did a good job, and congrats to him on P1 for tonight, and it was a good race.
You and Davis had a great battle going on there. You guys were hard to watch away. I'd watch you guys like run each other down. You were trying to run him down, and it was good defense. I'd watch you try to, jump the corner, try to get yourself there, and then I'd watch you make a mistake. He'd make a mistake. The lap traffic was kind of all over the place, depending on where you guys were at on the racetrack. I saw the fastest lap come, and then turn 1 bit you a little bit there, and I thought, well, maybe Davis is gonna pull away here, and you're just gonna run some fast laps, right? And then lap traffic stalled him out. So like it was very interesting from the perspective of your two's race.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. He raced me clean. I can't say I raced him clean. I don't know how many times I overshot the corner or, started wheel hopping. I was just pushing real hard, and I'm glad I didn't take either one of us out. Tried learning my lesson from a couple weeks ago on that, but it was a lot of fun. I love Watkins Glen. This place and the Roval are my favorite 2 road courses.
Well, they're good in the stock cars. I think the stock cars are meant to run both race courses. And that being said, Watkins Glen is its own animal when it comes to how you turn into the corner. It's almost reminiscent of what you would see the G forces on a traditional oval. Except for, the backstretch chicane where you pretty much have to avoid the inside wall and be able to put yourself in contention.
Yeah, I found that inside wall, bounced right off of it. Don't know what I was doing. I was probably trying to save fuel and decided I wasn't going to downshift or shifted into 4th too soon. And yeah, it just, thankfully it didn't cause any wheel damage and I was able to keep rolling.
Yeah, you can smack the right rear and be okay. And we watched a couple of drivers get close to it, but when iRacing decides they're going to update, that wall is a little further away and you get a little bit more room if they update Watkins Glen. So there'll be a shot that happens possibly this year. And, it just makes the racing surface that much more interesting. This was a good race, man. I was willing it to be faster, but I was also willing it to be slower. I was willing everything. I was willing drivers to crossover into just the battles. I like I do like road course racing. And I love Watkins Glen. I think I watched the same kind of style of race on Tuesday, and it was a ton of fun to call it in. And this one was the same concept, man. Ton of fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, this place it's fast, it's slick. The elevation changes. You can really throw the car in there and just slide it around, and there's decent amount of runoff room to where you can really push and get out there. This place I just love this place.
A ton of fun. Tyler, congratulations, man. A P3 finish tonight, and not much more you can say about it. Other than that, it was good. It was done. It was good. It was fun. And we're gonna have more coming up. You were third in the point standings coming into today. Good chunk of points to be able to make up here with some stage points, and just trying to maximize that lead that Kevin has. When you look at that and you look at just kind of where you guys are at in the season, are you trying for that regular season championship? And I know you want that second win, of course, but are you looking for that regular season championship? Or are you trying to put yourself in that next spot where you can just maximize what you can get until you guys go to the playoffs?
I think I'm just trying to get to second, probably gain as many playoff points as I can. Kevin's got a massive lead, and every week doesn't matter where you're going to have to battle with him. So, I don't, anyone can make a mistake, but that guy's got ice water running through his veins, and so my goal is to take second, and then go into the playoffs, and hopefully me and him can go at it for a championship.
I like it when you got Dudley that disagrees with that, right? He's there too, and RB. They all want to duke it out in a good way.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, this Kevin and we fought all season, and it's like I said, if you go back and watch, the replays of the races, it's like every week, him and I are going at it, whether it's up front or in the back or just something. So I'm not trying to take away from anybody else. It's just, him and I always seem to find each other, no matter what. And that's, so it'll be fun to see what happens.
Well, I agree. I completely agree. And then we'll go to Pocono next, and then Michigan, and that's when the playoffs start after that at Daytona and Phoenix, 2 racetracks where anything can happen. Yeah, it's going to be, oh man, we got some good racing coming. All right, brother, give a shout out. You get a P3 finish.
Yeah, thanks, man. Just want to thank Chopp'N It Up Media and Podcast, Dove Farm LLC for the pole award, and then of course you over there at Signature Esports, killing the broadcast every week. Can't wait to get up tomorrow morning and watch it again. And thanks for all the support, and be ready for Pocono next week.
It's gonna be good, Tyler. Much love, man. Congratulations. We were rooting for a back and forth battle, and I got one. And then sometimes the battle for third is just as good as the battle for the win.
Yep, I wish it would have been for the lead, but we'll take the P3 and go on next week.
I like it, man. Congratulations once again. We'll see you. Hey, you also finished better than Kevin, so there's a plus.
Yeah, he messaged me after the race, told me congrats, told me where he finished. So yeah, it was good. But I'm sure we'll be battling it again next week.
Yeah, he said he hates road course. He was in chat. K-Dub out there. He'll take a 6th in the clean car onto the triangle next week. I agree. I think that's where racing is defined is on clean and being satisfied where you finish.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Pocono. Last time I ran there, I was horrible. So I was looking more forward to tonight than I was. So maybe we'll be a flip flop next week.
You'll figure something out. And that's the one thing I've learned about you, Kevin, and just this series. As you guys have progressed and you guys have everybody's gotten to know each other. The race line has just been figured out. Like I expect some massive things going into next week.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, just hopefully it's a good, fun race, and see what happens.
I agree. I hope it's Pocono. It's the Turkey Triangle. I'm excited. All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go.
Thanks, buddy.
That's Tyler Lemon coming home P3 tonight, and I think Mark probably had to go to work. Mark did a great job, P2. I don't see him in Discord. He's not. Mark probably had to go to work, so much love to Mark. A P2 finish, and I think that's normally what happens, where he has to go to bed early and or has to go work the night shift. Either way, is from Jefferson City. He got a P2 tonight, and he was calm and collected. He started closing in towards the end there just a little bit, but that's the way that you should be driving. That's the way you should be working. Same thing with Tyler and Andrew. They both put on a great show. Andrew Davis will finish fourth. He started on pole, won the stage. Congrats to him. RB Turner, top 5. Biggest mover of the race is Tyler. He is up 10 spots. Thank you to the driver cams. Thank you to everybody out there. Again, thank you to Chopp'N Up Media and Podcast, Def Farm LLC, and of course, Admin Box, Track Racer, Ball Status, B&B Music, everybody that helps these guys go. And then, of course, Murtaugh out there with PRS Setups trying to change some things out there with what they're doing. They have a driving academy that they want you to be a part of, so check out PRSSetups.com. Casebeer gets the win, man. I saw, we saw this race kind of unfold the same way that we did on Tuesday. And as I was calling the race, I was getting more and more excited because I saw the battle for third and fourth and thinking, these drivers are going to be able to run. I thought Dove was going to be able to pull away and get some more time away from them as well. It's just the lap times here, even saving, were within a second of the margin, right? So I guess that was a second and a half of the margin. So I guess that was kind of like, oh, I wish they could just run. But hey, 45 laps around this racetrack. They did a 35 lap stint, 32, not including the pace laps. That's a lot of fuel to save, and so that takes a lot of skill as well. So let's not take away from the race. The race was exciting. Casebeer did a great job. Retchen did a great job. Tyler and Andrew duking it out. They had a great race. I'm very happy to see how those guys did what they did. RB Turner, great job as well. Kevin Winker being satisfied. I'm happy with that. That's cool. Clint Hackett finishes 7th up a spot. Bosworth's going to be up 7. Dakuna as well. Culver, Dove, they had some battles themselves, and then Mr. Dudley, just that issue that happened. Again, road course racing is road course racing. And stock cars, it's almost more difficult, especially in the Xfinity car on a track like this. So my takeaways from this race is that it was a great race. Tuesday was a great race. Love seeing what Nate did there. Love seeing what Casebeer did here. Whereas in his my comments about his paint scheme is it depends on your sense of humor, right? We are a family-friendly stream, and we try to make sure that we keep our humor a little bit less on the that kind of side of things, and it could be taken a different way. But I wanted to ask, it's different. It's a paint scheme that you don't normally see. Normally you don't see. So I wanted to ask, maybe it was a throwback paint scheme or something that, maybe it was a driver that he liked. And I wanted to ask because it's not something you see every day. So, those things happen. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good race. It's a good race. Like I said, it's over. Do it again. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you. Do it again. Load them up and do it again. That's the way I say it. It was good. Let him do it again. Give him 10 more laps. Give him 20 more laps. Go do it again. Oh, love the race. I did love watching him duke it out. But I also did, I don't know. I enjoy a good fuel saving race, but this one, I was indifferent. I don't know. I don't know which one I like, which part I like the best, the fuel saving or the duking it out. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what you thought. And don't think I'm trying to be critical of anything, folks. Just I'm analytical about everything that I do and how I call things, and analytical about every race, regardless of whose race it is. No matter what league it is, no matter what, even if it's my own race that I get out there and run. I love it so much. And I love this racetrack. This is such an iconic racetrack, and I hope that iRacing updates it for the future. So RB says, I'll take a top 5. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Alex, again. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Thank you for all the comments, all the reactions. Thank you for all the love out there and support of our platform and, of course, all these leagues. These leagues are the most important thing that I can ever ask for you guys to support, because these folks, how did I put this in retrospect? I think the racing here, I know that the Coca-Cola series has the monopoly on iRacing stuff, right? And they deserve and they deserve it. I'm not taking away from those drivers. They have the skill and the wherewithal, and they can get sponsorship dollars, and they can get all the things that they can to be able to run and sign with those teams. But I'm going to tell you that league racing outside of the Coca-Cola series, outside of all the officials and all that stuff, league racing is the best racing that you're going to get on iRacing. And I'm telling you, you got to get out there and you got to get yourself in some leagues. Get yourself out there running with the same drivers each week and enjoy it. A series like this, where they do have a cap on the league, but it's an Xfinity series that's competitive every single week. And it's awesome. It's awesome to see. It's awesome to call. I get invested into it, not just as a commentator or as somebody who's putting on a stream, but as a race fan as well. So, like, invest yourself in these drivers. Invest yourself in your driver if you have one at home. And, put yourself into it. Get invested, because racing is the true form of competition that is in everybody's heart, right? So check them out. Yeah, there you go. There's Budgie putting up there for you. Go check out Chop Shop Racing. Get involved in this league, but also get yourself involved. I want you to get involved in Chop Shop. I do. Chop Shop's a great league. But we also call Sim 500 the Amp Racing League. We have our own stuff that we're starting, but it doesn't have to be my stuff. It didn't have to be Chop Shop. It didn't have to be Sim 500. If you want competition, if you want competitive racing leagues, those are the leagues I would recommend. But if you find a league out there you enjoy it. And it's all about bringing camaraderie together, sportsmanship, run each other hard, but be respectful and be clean. That's good racing. Congrats to Jonathan. Matta, you're awesome, brother. Good job on the call tonight. Good win to John from Dudley out there. Absolutely, sir. Hey, Dudley, Mr. Van Ness says you don't have to worry about being the old man on the channel anymore. He's got you beat. Love you, sir. Congratulations on finishing the race, sir. I know how hard this track can be sometimes, and just some bad juju went your way. Oh yeah. I don't know what to say. I am extending a little bit. Sherry, giving us a like. Thank you, dear. I am extending the content here just a little bit, because I just, I want to make sure I'm hitting a certain length on the stream, but also I want to make sure that you guys hear from me how my thought process is when it comes to calling races, in my opinion, because I think, you guys, the leagues pay for me to call a race, but you guys are here for my opinion. I think that's how that works. And I over the course of the 5 years of doing this, almost 5 years of doing this, I think that's where it's been. It's to create an entertainment aspect out of this for the drivers and for you guys to be able to have a race to listen to, but also to give my racing opinion. And I get bolder and bolder sometimes with it. And I want to make sure you guys know that no harm, no foul. I mean nothing but respect for these drivers, and they have a lot more talent in this than I think iRacing could give them credit for. Look at Nathan Bigart. Nathan Bigart's been on the platform for half of the time that some of the Coca-Cola Series drivers have, and he's just as good, if not better, than some of them out there. Nate deserves a ride. I think that Nathan Bigart should be able to work his way, and hopefully he can work his way into qualifying if he could take the time and have the time to do it. I don't know if he can. But I think he deserves to have a shot there. I think he's talented enough. I think Eric Schaefer's talented enough. I think Brandon Banks is talented enough. I think anybody that's in that 5,000 I rating or that 4,000 I rating ought to have a shot at a premier series without having to worry about getting sponsors. And I think that's important. I think that's important to these drivers to know that they could not just think, to know that they could have a shot at the big time. Without having to worry about who's most popular in that scenario. So that's my hot take. That's right, Mr. Dudley. You got to show them how it's done. So yeah, support the drivers, support the league, and to support racing everywhere, not just on iRacing. Go to your local tracks, folks. Dirt racing is starting up. Everybody's going to be back in. I mean, good local dirt racing is just as important. Find your local track, go see them, go watch an NASCAR race. Take a Sunday to show your support and show some love. So the Xfinity race tonight was pretty good, from what I understand. So I'll be able to watch the highlights of that because I didn't get a chance to watch it. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. Have a great night, Sherry. Much love to you, dear. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. It's the most important factor of life. Thank you to Chop Shop. Thank you to Dev Farms. Thank you to, of course, Shopping at Dev Podcast. PRS Setups. Stay tuned sports. Everybody involved with Chop Shop Racing, from Hammond and Stryker to all the admins, Big Art out there in chat. We love the dude. I give him a whole bunch of. I give Nate probably a harder time than everybody when it comes to like in race commentating, but you know, he's a wheelman. He can take care of it. John Stryker are great drivers too. They have a shot. Everybody has a shot at winning every week, and I think that's what's really cool. It's gonna be a ton of fun. All right, we'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday series. If you want to join that, all you got to do is make sure you're at our Discord. We'll see you there for that, and then some Amp Racing League tomorrow night. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much to everybody for being the cool cats you are, and thank you, Mr. Van Nest, for being as awesome as you are as well. If you want to join our stuff, make sure you join our stuff. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Peace out.